Well, good afternoon and welcome to Thomas Jefferson Park in East Harlem. Last month, as you remember, we released our roadmap for making New York the world's #1 digital city. In gathering information and feedback for this plan, one of the things that New Yorkers repeatedly expressed was a desire for more Wi-Fi service. And I fully appreciate that, and that's why that just went off to something else. There we go again. We heard them loud and clear. And through our Department of Information Technology and Telecommunications, otherwise known as DO-IT, we've been working with private sector carriers to develop Wi-Fi infrastructure in selected public spaces. And today we are excited to introduce the first of these efforts. It's the product of a partnership with a leader in telecommunications and a great corporate citizen, AT&T, and Randall Stevenson is the AT&T head. He's going to be talking to you in a minute. As part of our agreement with AT&T, they are going to provide free Wi-Fi to all New Yorkers, not just AT&T customers, in 20 major parks across the 5 boroughs. And they've agreed to do this for the next 5 years. And as I said before, the service is completely free, F-R-E-E. You don't have to register. You just catch the Wi-Fi signal, agree to the terms of service, and you are on your way. And there are no ads from AT&T filling up your browser window either. It could not be easier or more convenient. I just signed on right now, and it picked it right up. Service has been rolled out today, you should know, in 3 parks: Brooklyn's Joyce Kilmer Park and Manhattan's Battery Park and Thomas Jefferson Park. In fact, I'm not going to rush to the other 2 parks, but you take my word for it, because I know it works there as well. Wi-Fi service will be rolled out in 17 other parks throughout the rest of the summer, and you can find a list of the parks in our press release today. These new hotspots add to the growing number of locations around the city where you can access Wi-Fi for free, and in this information age, this is becoming more and more important. Closing the digital divide and giving everyone the ability to connect to the internet is an important part of democracy. It is also essential for economic growth and job creation and will help keep New York City competitive with other major global cities. Free Wi-Fi access in our parks will also make people's lives more convenient. Just imagine the possibilities. More New Yorkers will now be able to take their office outdoors. They'll be able to upload photos during outdoor concerts or as their kids are playing in the park. And if they're out and about, they'll be able to plan the next activity in the city by making reservations or purchasing tickets. There's just no limit to the number of things you can do, and particularly if you have fast service. One of the most frustrating things about using mobile communications devices is when the service is slow, it really doesn't work as advertised. When it's fast, it's the most wonderful thing in the world. And we complain about slow service. Keep in mind, not that many years ago, we didn't have service. As a matter of fact, not that many years ago, we didn't even have telephones or computers. But some of you aren't old enough to remember that. I do remember when the PC came in. I remember when the internet came in. My mother remembers when the telephone came in, so it's a long time ago. Today's announcement comes in the midst of Internet Week, which the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment helped launch 4 years ago to put a spotlight on the city's growing tech industry. The announcement also underscores the great potential for public-private partnerships to provide more internet access at little or no cost to taxpayers. So I want to thank AT&T and also the Battery Park Conservancy, which is led by the fantastic Lori Price, she really is, and which helped us set up Wi-Fi service in Battery Park. And also let me add that it's no surprise that AT&T is the carrier that's first to step up and provide free Wi-Fi in New York. A few months ago in City Hall, I discussed the company's plans with its CEO, Randall Stevenson, and he made it clear to me that our city is a big part of AT&T's future and that they take New York City's market very seriously. You can see that in everything they're doing, from the strides they're making in investing in their network to delivering high-speed service to the dozens of community, library, and art events that they're sponsoring in all 5 boroughs. In fact, when we needed a sponsor for the Summer Stage concert series, we asked, and they stepped up to the plate. And now they'll be Summer Stage's main sponsor for the next 3 years, which means free concerts in 18 parks across the 5 boroughs for the next 3 summers. So let me thank AT&T for the free Wi-Fi. Thank you for Summer Stage. Thank you for the investments you are making. That is good for New York City. It is good, I think, for AT&T, and we are thrilled to be working with AT&T. So on that note, let me introduce its CEO, Randall.
Thank you, Mayor. It's kind of interesting listening to his comment. When I started this company about 28 years ago, 75% of AT&T's revenues today come from services that didn't even exist when I started 28 years ago. So it's changed radically, and Mayor, I appreciate you having us here, and all the distinguished guests. It's really good having you here as well. As the Mayor said, this is a great city. This is a very important city to us. It's the center of our nation's history. It's the center of the cultural fabric of this country, and I believe it's the world's center of commerce. And so there is no place more important to AT&T than New York City. This is the first project of its type that we have done in any city across the United States, and we're delighted to have the opportunity to make this gift from all of us at AT&T to all New Yorkers. This is a long-term commitment, as the Mayor said. 5 years is our commitment to this project, and I want to salute the Mayor for his vision and his leadership in actually making this day come to pass. We all know the importance of New York City's parks. They are undoubtedly some of the most beautiful and historic in the world. And what this project does is make these great public places even more relevant for the new era of advanced wireless communications. So starting today, AT&T Wi-Fi will be available here in Thomas Jefferson Park and a few other parks, and we'll add additional locations as we progress throughout the summer. By fall, free Wi-Fi will be deployed in parks across all 5 boroughs. And I want to emphasize, and the Mayor said this, that we want everybody, obviously, to be an AT&T customer. This Wi-Fi service, however, is free to everyone, not just AT&T customers. Most important, we want to underscore the point that this is part of our continuing commitment to this city, as well as to all of its neighborhoods. We're working aggressively to make our network here in New York the absolute best that it can be. Our planned acquisition of T-Mobile USA will help us further increase capacity and improve service quality. We're working hard in a lot of other ways to demonstrate our commitment to this great city. You heard the Mayor speak to one of them, Summer Stage. We're committed to at least 2013 on that, supporting concerts in 18 parks across the 5 boroughs. We're sponsoring dozens of arts, literary, and neighborhood events across the city. And all of this is part of AT&T's continuing growing commitment to New York. Again, I'd like to express my thanks to the Mayor and his staff and to all the city officials and agencies who worked so hard with us to get this free Wi-Fi up and running. It's been a very, very cooperative effort. It's been a heroic effort to get it done in such a short amount of time, and we're very proud to be a part of it. And again, I thank you for the opportunity, Mayor.
Randall, thank you. I think it shows the difference in our height, how I've got to readjust the microphone. Let me just quickly summarize today's announcement in Spanish. Gracias a AT&T, vamos a tener 20 parques en la ciudad con conexión